Hi, I'm Don, and this is The Hobbyist Geek. Welcome back, y'all. Today we're continuing our Metal Earth Batman journey. We're still in the 1980s, though I suppose with this one we're moving up to the 90s a little bit, with the Michael Keaton version, or I should say Tim Burton version, of the Batwing. I can't wait. Absolutely my favorite version of the Batwing. But let's go ahead and let's take a look at the packaging and see what comes inside. And here's the packaging for this particular piece. We have a beautiful rendition of the model, and man, I can't wait. That looks gorgeous. That is what a Batwing should look like. Two-sheet model, so no big. If you take a look here, this looks like it's going to be the base, so that'll give you a little bit of an idea on the size. Back here, we're looking at a 7 out of 10 difficulty, so should be a little easier than the Batmobile, which, as I mentioned in the previous video, wasn't particularly difficult, just the scale is what increased the difficulty. It doesn't seem to mention how many pieces on this one, but that's okay. And we've got the exact same still image of the 1980s Batman there, so nothing too surprising. Let's get this thing open. And here is what comes in the package. This actually doesn't look too bad. If you take a look, there's not a lot of pieces here and not a lot of small ones at all. This should be a fairly easy build based on what I'm seeing here. And you can get an idea of how big it is. You can take a look at the wings here. That looks gorgeous. This is going to be fun. On the instructions, we only get one sheet of paper this time, so definitely a smaller piece. The images themselves, they're not bad. Large enough to be legible. Looks like a little bit bigger than the Batmobile. All in all, at a quick glance here, I don't really see any major surprises. So this should go fairly smoothly, fingers crossed. Let me go ahead and cut out some pieces and get started on this build. And here it is, the Metal Earth 1980s Batwing. Fully complete, fully assembled, looking spectacular, actually. I really enjoyed this build. It did have a couple of problem areas, which we will get into, but overall, not too shabby at all. Let's go ahead and pull it in for a closer look, and I'll show you what I mean. Now, first up, this front end was an absolute pain in the buttocks. These things here needed to be rolled in a cone shape while attached to the rest of the body here. And then of course it all has to kind of match up afterwards. It doesn't quite match on mine. There's not a whole lot of good instruction as to where it is other than it's supposed to be a cone. So, well, there it is. There's a cone. Also, right here, there you go. You can see that tab popping out. It's because there's no real way to attach that tab and actually secure it properly. It just slides in there, and then there's two tabs on the side that will secure. Unfortunate. It actually is unfortunate, and it causes that gap there, which I do not like at all, at all. I can put pressure on it, sure, and it'll go down, but then it just pops right back up again, and there's not much to be done. It's unfortunate. There's these things, which are like air brakes. You can leave them down if you want. In fact, I'm thinking of pushing mine down again. I don't really like them up like this. That's just a design choice and a personal preference, I guess. It doesn't matter if they're up or down. The shape, of course, is spectacular. That wonderful Batman logo shape. You got your cockpit, your fins. It's even got a little antenna right there. The back end actually doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad at all. With these thrusters here, that are supposed to be the engines. Lots of little 3D pop-out elements like this, just to give it a little depth, but most of the detail here is in the laser etching. Bottom side, pretty much the same. A lot of the detail right there in the laser etching. It does have the two little fins back here, which is awesome. Love that. And of course that wonderful Batman logo there on the base. Very sturdy. Stands just nice, like that. It is pretty small, of course. And here it is compared to the other two Batman pieces that we have done so far. So you can see, what the scale of it is. Fairly well. It's not the best, but it is actually quite nice. And my personal favorite version of the Batwing. Anyway, that's really about all I've got for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Have a great day.